Our last step in the care model is engage. We just finished up talking about different reading and paying attention to the environment and how interventions and interactions are a part of what choices we're making inside of how we care for our child and our family and ourselves. And engage has a couple different levels to it. It's about empowerment, it's about expanding into our resources, it's about engaging with the people around us in our own families. So, we're going to take a moment and just think about when we've been working with our child, we've worked on the intervention, and how now do we continue to engage with our child in a successful way? How now do we go about into our community and get the resources and support that we need to help us to be successful in the thing that we're working on?
Yeah. So, in this important step of the care framework, after we've regulated, after we have gained more insight on what's happening and what we might do to support things moving forward in the way that we hope to see things move forward, engagement is about walking that insight into our day-to-day lives so that we can start moving towards what it is that we're hoping to accomplish as a family, which might be on one day just having a sense of cohesion. It might be on another day just having a sense of calm. And so each day and each context is going to be wildly different. But the important part of this step is that we're taking the knowledge that we have and we're implementing it into action in some way. And so the action could be something as small as taking more steps to take deep breaths for ourselves, or to find more opportunities to attune to our child, or to advocate for our child once we have more information about what to do. Let's say with the neighbors or at the school, once we have that information and we've connected to those resources, we can do more to advocate for our families.
And we can find the resources that are going to help us too. It's not always just our own selves that are going to do the advocating. There are things, resources that are available within the community that can help families with that advocacy. There are resources, whether it's through ABA therapy or a parent center or whatever the resource might be. There are a lot of people that are out there that are willing to help, that want to help provide the support that is needed. And it's finding the ability to do that. And even if it's like finding a sister or a family member or a brother that can make some calls for you because you're just too overwhelmed or you're not able to get to it, being resourceful here can really make some big changes in your world. When I work with families, initially I'll walk into homes that can be in a lot of challenge and have a lot of chaos or factors that are limiting going on within the home, and the parents aren't even able to really go grocery shopping. They can't go to the doctor's office. The child doesn't want to get dressed during the day, and they can't take their child out at 7 years old in a diaper because people are going to be judging them, or there's so many different factors. So getting to a place where those factors aren't as limiting becomes really important. And so this is what we're sharing in Engage is what levels of engagement do you as a parent need in order to be successful? And it's again, it's going to look different for everybody. The supports that your child needs, those are going to look different. The supports that you need, those are going to look different. But reaching out to the community really helps. There's great community groups, all sorts of things.
Yeah, and that's what Heather and I hope to help with is offering resources that might allow for you to better engage and feel supported and feel resourced and create containers in your own life that feel safe and secure. And so that does require engagement. And sometimes we absolutely recognize this. We've been there ourselves and consistently is that when you're flooded, when you're overwhelmed, it's really difficult to know how to engage. And so we want to be able to take the understanding that we have and implement plans, little action plans, people that we can call, resources we can connect to, ways of calming our nervous system down so that we are able to show up in the ways that we really want to. And it does require that motion into engagement, which again can be overwhelming. When you're in survival, when you are in the middle of things like crashing and you're overwhelmed, you don't know how to take steps forward, we're wanting to, when our systems are regulated, have those plans in place for us so that we can feel more safe and secure in our own lives.
So we hope that all of this is so helpful for you. We look forward to deep diving into each one of these aspects. We look forward to talking more about parenting strategies, about parenting concerns, about diagnoses, about different factors that are influencing your home.
Yeah, so thank you for your time here. And we really appreciate the investment that you're making in yourself and with your children. We believe that this is some of the most important work that we do in our lives is to advocate for ourselves and our families in this way. So we're along this journey with you and are really excited to hear from you and to see how this is landing. So we'll see you for the next video.